and nice and wide. Sinking into body. Hope we've all had an amazing week. Ready for the new week. Pull your belly in, tailbone tucks under, loosen the shoulders. Nice big beautiful breath in and out here. And just let it go. And again, in. And let go. Inhale, arms come up. And just letting them sink down, sink the legs back down. Beautiful. Inhale, up. Straighten the legs. Exhale, sink down. Beautiful. And again, in. And down. And two more. Hold here. Arms come up, finding your opposite elbows. So a little bit similar to the beginning of the week. We're going to circle around. Taking your time here. If you need to bring the legs in a little bit, bring the legs in. Try and keep bent in the knees. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as we come down, holding up the top. Nice big breath in and exhale. Other way. One more here. All the way up, hold. Bringing your hands together and continuing that pattern, but this time coming out in front of you and behind the head. Inhale to open the heart here. Exhale to release. One more. Come to the top. Big breath in. Reverse the other way. Last one here. Come all the way up top. Inhale, reach. Baby back bend here. Squeeze the butt. Turn the toes forward. Hands come to hips. Pull from your heart, come forward. Let the body hang. Hands come to the floor. Relax your shoulders, your neck, your head. Alright, slight bend in the knees here, toes point out just a little bit, and just start to get a little bit earthy here. You don't have to touch the floor if you don't want to, but just really starting to sink into the hips here, from side to side. Imagining you're playing in the dirt, playing in the sand. And getting a little bit round and earthed. Imagine you're pulling through water. Bending in the knees as we come from side to side. Beautiful. Start to lift the hands up a bit. Make an energy ball here. And starting to come up the body line. Drawing in through the belly. Slow it down if you need. Coming up higher. Back down through the body line. Slowing it down. One more here. Hands to floor. Straighten the legs. Toes come back. Straight. Take a fold. soft as you can through your shoulders, through your neck, through your head. Using the power of your body. Pushing up here. Turn your right foot on the angle, sinking down. Today, walking the hands into the leg. So elbow squeezes into that leg. Chest comes forward. Walk over to the opposite side. Turn the toes out. Dig your elbow in towards the leg if you can. Beautiful. Turning into a lunge either side. Bending that front knee, pressing back into a down dog sitting. Spread your fingers out. Beautiful. Fingertips, knuckles, heels of the palms, down into the earth. Push up out of the earth with your chest. Equal amount of energy with your feet and your hands. Pulling up through the hips, through the sit bones. Doing a beautiful line of breath from the pubic bone up to the crown. Start to walk the legs out. Pushing both heels away, bending the knees here. Take a little twist over to the left side, sink the hips. Back to your center, straighten out. Bend and twist and dip to the opposite side. Beautiful. Back to your center. Bend the knees, twist and dip. Back up. One more like that, bending the knees, twist and dip, opposite side. Beautiful, back up. Right leg lifts up. Holding here. Can you come up onto the left toes or the opposite toes? Lifting up just that little bit more. Soften the foot to the floor. Left leg lifts. Come up onto the toes if you can of that right foot. Lower down. Bend your knees, walk your hands back to your feet. Looking forward and away here, just for our blood pressure. And then using the power of your body, curling up. Inhale, lift the arms. Hands come to heart center. Soften the arms out, give them a nice little shake out. Fingers. Inhale, lift. Hands to heart center. Ground into your left foot, right knee lifts. We're coming out and then bending that knee. Knee comes out to the side. Try and pick up through the left foot. And then behind. So we're not coming down into Warrior 3 just yet. Swing the knee back through. Touch down if you need. Extend the leg out. Bend the knee out to the side and behind. One more like that. Through. Out. In. Side. Bring the leg back behind you. Now see if you can make it into Warrior 3. Softly touch down. Have a little shake out, good job. Right side, round into that foot. Hands to heart center, lifting up the left leg and out. Bending the knee, out to the side. Bringing behind, little bend. Swinging through, leg comes out. Bend the knee, out to the side, wrapping around, a little lift. Touching down at any time. Come through. Knee bends. Out to the side. Wrapping around. Trying to make it out to a warrior 3 this time. Touching down. Bring your feet out to the side and taking a Hindi squat here. So come down either to here or all the way down. Beautiful. Pushing those elbows into the legs. Index fingers point out, thumbs cross over, and other fingers wrap in. Start to dig your heels into the floor as you pull away with the arms. Pull the belly in here. Now can you lift up, bringing the arms up a little bit higher. Hands back to the legs. Push the knees away here. Opening the hips a little bit more. Same again, cross the fingers over. Index fingers away, thumbs wrap over, pull away. Pull the belly in. Head is neutral with the arms. Can we lift those arms up? And back. Hands to the floor, onto hands and knees. Holding here on all fours, pushing up out of the earth. Wrists and shoulders, knees and hips. Tuck your left toes under, and lift your right knee up. So toes are a little bit pointed here. We are going to bring the knee in, scoop it in, bring it out to the side, lifting up here, and then rounding and bringing back to the top. Draw it in, out to the side, trying to keep the body still here, rounding and bringing back to the top. One more like that, in, out, nice and controlled, rounding and lift. We're going to swing this leg all the way through to the front. Beautiful effort, good job. Sinking into that left hip. Your front heel and knee are aligned. Inhale, lift the body. Arms come up, sink. Open your wings here. Expand through the heart, through the chest. Gorgeous. Hands come behind the back. Interlace if you can, and pulling down a little bit further. Softly release the hands. Bring the hands to the floor. Pick up your back hip and start to come back. Flex your front toes. Lifting up here or folding. From here, walk the foot in, come into swan. Beautiful. Help the foot, help the leg if you need. Readjusting your hips here, trying to draw that left hip a little closer to the earth. Nice big breath in. Exhale, fold. We're trying not to hold the breath here. Breathing through all those tight spaces, into your hips, into your knees, into your glutes, into the lower back, into your belly, into the pelvis, into the thigh. Inhale, lift. Let's take a quad stretch here. Pulling up through the body. Bring that back leg back a little bit. Bend the knee. Find the foot. Or wherever you can. Start to draw in. Try and bring the chest a little bit more forward if you can. Awesome work. Let's bring this leg over to the floor. Extend that bottom leg out if you have any knee issues. Readjust where you need here. Finding the legs. Pulling into you, so down towards the floor. And then pulling up. Right arm comes over the top of that leg. Either pushing up or hand to the floor and pull up through the earth. You can use this back hand, so hand that's near the leg, to face up or out. Unravel here. Come onto all fours. Little press back into child's pose, release your hips. Nicely breathe in and out, and then coming back up onto all fours. Realign, readjust. Left knee lifts this time. Good job. In towards the nose. Out to the side. And up. In. Out. And rounding up. Beautiful. And again, in. Out. And up. In. We're going to do one more this side. Out. Around and up. Bring that leg all the way through. Helper if it needs. Gorgeous. Sinking into that hip first. Heart comes forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open your beautiful wings here. Hands come behind. Interlacing if you can and pulling down and away. Chin is up. Softly release the hands. Bring them forward. Lift your hips. Pull back. Flex that front foot. Lifted or folded. Inhale, lift. Sinking this foot to the side and coming into swan. Pulling back here. Readjust first. Inhale. Exhale, soften and fold. Breathing into your whole body here. Inhale, lift. Finding our quad stretch. Bring the knee back a little bit. Pulling in towards you. Try and straighten the chest a little bit. Release. Swinging that leg over. Finding a position that suits your body best. If you need to straighten out the bottom leg, do so. Inhale, lift up, find the opposite legs, and then pulling forward. Beautiful, release that. Bring the legs out in front, give them a nice little shake, nice little release. And then feet come into touch. Grab and hold here, little butterfly of the legs. And if you can come from side to side, have a little wriggle from side to side. Just lifting up the butt slightly here. Using your core and your back. chest and then coming forward for a fold. Elbows into legs or over the top. Inhale, lift. Legs come out a little bit more. Finding underneath our legs. Wrap onto the feet if you can here. And again, pulling up through the chest. Okay, options here are to release, which we will all do. Bring one foot in a little bit. Keep one hand underneath the leg. And then grab hold of that foot. Walk the other foot in a little bit. And then we're just going to hold here. So flex this foot and try and pull up a little bit. Now either placing the foot on the floor, crossing it over, or lifting up. It's not as hard as it looks, guys. Good job. Now, we're going to bring the leg over. So either to the floor, unravel the hand. If you can bring it up a bit further towards the hip, or come into more of a half lotus here. Readjust where you need. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Reaching away. Inhale, draw the body back in. Send the legs away. Have a little release. Inhale, lift, little bend in the knees. Exhale, fold. Flexing your toes, pulling back here. Start to curl up a little bit. Tuck the left foot in. Right leg comes in as well. Ravel the hands. Bring the leg up or to the floor, wherever you need here. We're trying to pick up this hip a little bit more. So pull up through the chest. Flex the foot here. Now either placing the foot down or trying to go for the leg stretch. Good job. And then over the top. So grab the foot, bring it in towards you, protecting that ankle, either foot to floor, foot up, or coming into the half lotus, wherever you can. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Really pulling away here, pulling back through your sit bones, feeling that stretch in the hips. Soften back in. Release the legs out. Nice little shake again. Give the ankles a little bit of love here. Some circles, some flexes and points. Beautiful. Pulling up through the chest, hands come behind. So really open the heart here. If you'd like to lift up onto